Very much. Good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I had a chance to talk to you, but really nothing I'm going to tell you is going to be completely new. It's going to be stuff I'm sure you've heard me talk about before. And if you've heard me talk before, you know my mantra. Do you know your numbers? And that's where I'll start again today. Do you know your numbers? If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. When I say that, people think I'm just talking from a financial perspective, but no, I'm talking about all your metrics, all the metrics that support your business, you should be able to be on top of. And where you start with that is knowing what the critical success factors are for your business. Once you've identified those, you need to set up KPIs, key performance indicators, to measure those, to make sure that you're where you need to be. What are critical success factors? Those are the things that you have to do absolutely well on a consistent basis to get the results that you want. Scott just said that you have to open new doors. I have said before on this forum that the system that you currently have, whatever system you currently have, is perfectly set up to give you the results you're getting. Did you catch that? The system you currently have is perfectly set up to give you the results you're getting. So that means if the results you're getting is not what you want, you need to change the system. You need to change the system. And there's a good chance you can't do it by yourself. I'm really happy to follow Corey because that's exactly what she was talking about. There are so many business coaches, leadership coaches, life coaches on this network with us. You can find somebody who you can work with. All right, all the good folks, everybody who's been successful in life, in whatever sports arena, whatever arena you look at, they have a coach. Trust me, they have a coach. Even CEOs have coaches. They don't want to talk about it, but they do. They have coaches. So you need to think about that. Especially at this time with all that's going on, you really need to stop and think about making structural changes to your business. You need to stop, reset, revamp, reshape, because of what we have going on and what we're going to have in the future. Because if you don't do it by yourself, trust me, your competition is going to force you to do it at a time and place you will not like. So do it now by yourself. Make sure you go back and take a look at what you're doing. I would suggest you you come up with 3 lists. A list of the things that you need to stop doing. So I'll call that the stop list. What are the things that you're doing today that's not constructive, that's not bringing you money? Again, remember, know your numbers. All the networking you're doing, which ones are you getting businesses from? I mean, it's time and money to sit here and do all this. If you're not getting anything from it, change, go find another one. That's why I say you need to have the metrics to tell you, oh, I attend this thing 5 times a year. I get so much business out of it. It takes me so much money to go there or time that I spend there. If it's working for you, good for you. Continue doing it. Put it on the continue list, the things that you need to continue and you need to improve on. And then think about things that you need to start. So you have a stop list, a start list, and a continue list. Those are the 3 things you need to think about. Just sit down, come up with a list. What am I doing? What am I doing in my business that's working? That I can, like Rock would say, I need to 10x that. What am I doing in my business that's not working? That I need to stop doing, completely stop doing. And what should you start based on the new environment that we have that you should do? There was a movie out in 2011 called Moneyball. It featured Brad Pitt. If you've not watched that movie, you need to watch it. It's a movie about business, but on a baseball field. You need to watch it. Also, Jordan mentioned this a few weeks ago. The Last Dance, the one that featured Michael Jordan. If you've not watched that, you need to watch it so that you can see how people play certain roles to make the team successful. You need to be on top of those things because that's what you need to have a successful business. You will be truly successful when you become truly excellent. You will become truly successful when you become truly excellent in certain things. Nobody is a jack of all trades. We think we are. We think we can do everything, but we can't. So find the things that you're really excellent at and just stick with those things. They will make you successful in whatever you do as long as you apply those same principles. Like I said earlier on, we have so many coaches on this forum. Get somebody to help you. Take Corey up on her offer to talk to you for, I don't know if she said 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Take her up on that, okay? Call Coach Papa if you need something there. Call Matt Beafado, the elephant. Call him. Talk to somebody. If you keep doing the same things and getting the same, don't think the results are going to change. That's called stupidity, insanity. Change something, anything. Okay? So we need to be thinking that way. That's the way you think as a business person. Don't look behind you at what you're doing yesterday. Yesterday is a closing door. You don't belong there. You don't go there anymore. Go forward. Go forward. You heard me talk about burning the ships some time ago. Say goodbye to where you've been. Burn the ships. Create new things that you can do, things that would help you. A ship that sails backwards never sees the light. A ship that sails backwards never sees the light. So what are you doing in your business? What are you doing in your business? Do you think you're going the way you want to go, the direction you want to go? Is there something that you need to change? I am sure the answer to all those is yes. This COVID thing has put us all in a place that we've never been before. So definitely you need to change certain things going forward because the landscape has changed. It's not going to be the same anymore. So think of the things that you can do in your business to change things around for you. You have plenty of resources at this forum. Please use us. I'll take any questions people might have. Okay, Jordan, I'm done.
Well, great job, Aki. As always, sharing some passionate insight for us. So I guess next up here, we're going to go ahead and get some breakout rooms here started. So we'll do those for about 15 minutes and then come back together here. But remember, this is your opportunity to share your smoothie and get to know a couple other people in the group. And it's a great opportunity for you to connect with some people that maybe haven't had a chance to connect with as closely here during this COVID-19 scare we've had.
Sorry, guys, I got bumped out.
Of July, I definitely would like to share.
All right, I think we got
available this morning.
we got everyone back here. I think so. All right. Well, we had a great group discussion. I hope everyone else's group discussion went really well. What I want to do right before we leave here, real quick, I'm gonna put Gail on the spot here, if that's all right. Gail, would you mind sharing what you shared with us about your ask last week and how that's been fulfilled? I think that'd be great for the group to hear.
Okay, and I appreciate that opportunity. It was a real learning experience for us. As I shared in the breakout sessions, it's been quite an up and down kind of a scenario, reopening. I'm sure many of you have experienced the same thing, a lot of emotion, a lot of things we didn't expect, things we did expect. And we did lose some top people during this transitional period, if you will. My husband and I were pretty bummed about it because it was nothing that we really expected, but it happened. And for a while there, we were feeling a bit lost and confused and lacking in confidence in ourselves. But as I said to the team, we looked deep inside and we prayed a lot, and stuff just came together. People that we knew kind of dropped out of the sky, if you will, and connected us with other people. And very quickly, we have found a replacement for the people that decided to move on during this COVID experience. And I actually think that probably the way we ended up might have even been better than the way we were before. So a silver lining, one door closes, another door opens, and resources just are there when you need them. And I think a lot of that too was we built some really good relationships, and we reached out and people helped us, and God helped us. And I'm very grateful for this group, for the chambers, and for everybody. So it can and it does work out. Have faith.
Gail, I've wanted to experience your services so bad. I've let mine grow out so I can come and visit you.
We appreciate that.
And it is a silver lining.
All our clients, and thank you so much for the support. We do.
Yeah, both those hairs look very good.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Oh my God.
The thought I'd like to leave you all with today is that 100% of scientists agree that alcohol is a solution.
It is.
Oh boy. Well, thanks for sharing that story, Gail.
Going on a second wave, huh?
I just said thanks for sharing that story, Gail.
I'm sorry, Duran, I didn't hear you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I hope it helps people because we're all in this together. We really are.
I think the big message there is don't be afraid to close one door and open up another one.
Yep, have faith.
If we're not going to take chances now, we're never going to take chances.
Never gonna.
So now's the time to make that move that you've been waiting on. I don't know who needed to hear that, but someone I'm sure does.
Somebody does. Yep.
Thank you, Jordan. And Gail,
right.
I love getting your haircuts, and your gals do such. And guys,
thank you, Richard.
Great job.
You've been a great support for quite a while. And I know your daughter once worked for Sport Clips. So we're very appreciative to hear those things. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail.
All right, you guys, everyone, let's have a great rest of our week.
Jordan, one thing I'd like to leave with you guys.
Yeah.
This is something that I had from, oh God, what's his name now? It's a local pastor here in Dallas that everybody should know anyway. His definition for hope, he says, acting like it is so, even when it is not so, in order that it might become so, because God says so. So go on hoping, fake it until you make it, and it will come out right.
That's right. Love that.
All right, Aki. Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, everybody, let's have a great rest of our month here. Finish up June strong.
Great day. Thanks.